Hello, hey up, on my own today. So yes, we've been sent this Hcalory Toolbox Max 8 kilowatt diesel heater to review. Now, we always said we wouldn't review something if we didn't think it was useful, and this is going to be useful. Not only can we have it in motorhome, but also use it in an awning. You know, in winter months, obviously awnings, you can't really use them because they're cold places. Well, this you can have outside and pump air, hot air into your awning, which is ideal because it is waterproof. It can go out in rain, and like I say, from what I've seen so far, looks a cracking bit of kit. Now, when it arrived, it did have damage, to the box. Just there's a hole actually punched in the box, but I've opened it and checked inside, and it's because it's packed well. It's not damaged at all. So yeah, so what do we have in the box? Let's do a reveal. So you can't really see, so let me start taking this packing out. I'm going to be better off doing this on the floor. Right, so that is a natty size heater. Like I say, very well packed. Get shut of them, get shut of that. And we've got the parts and bits and pieces in that box. But let's show you, first of all, this heater. So straight out of the box, on top you've got your display, which sits in top nicely. Also comes with a remote. So this you can have in your motorhome or caravan or tent or your awning, as well as this, because this comes on and this has got an extension built, which you plug in, and this will extend it into your caravan. So you have this inside and this outside possibly. It is fully waterproof, so you can leave it outside in rain or whatever you like. So yeah, so both of these have built-in CO detectors, so if they detect any nasty fumes, they will shut the system, shut the heater down. And both have thermostats built into them, so you can operate it, like I say, from these. So on top, two big grab handles. Like I said, it weighs 12.3 kilograms, something like that. On top, it's got your fuel tank. I'll fill that in a bit and test that for leaks. So at the front of it, just a nice bit of graphics, and you've got your exhaust at the bottom on that, but that's a nice bit of graphic there. Turn it this way, so you've got your inlet fan and your power connector. Like I say, it connects to 12, 24 or 240 volts. Cables come with it, so as your exhaust as well, that comes with it, standard with it. On this side, it's got a very good. Obviously, you can see your fuel, how much fuel's in it, so it's really good. It tells you your fuel levels on that side. And then on this side, you've got your external heat source. So you'll put your pipe on there, and that'll go into your awning, like I say, or your motorhome. But yeah, I'm going to mount this inside the garage, and I'll be drilling a hole in the floor, exhaust coming out there, straight down through the floor, and then gets rid of all them nasty gases outside. So yeah, I can fasten it down. It doesn't come with to be able to fasten it down. It comes with, like I said, just little stumps for legs, but like I say, rubber stumps, I think they are. But yeah, I'll start putting this together, and in fact, I'll show you what's in the box, what we got in this box. So put that there. So this is all your bits that come with it. So you've got your bit that goes on end of here. So that basically goes in your awning or motorhome, goes onto the end of there, and then this it pulls out. It's concertinaed at a minute, and then that does, like I say, looks smart in your motorhome or caravan. So you can have that on end, etc. That's your extension for your remote on there, so that extends that bit, which is good. So this is your 12 volt adapter. Now I have actually bought these from Amazon, because this is available on Amazon, this heater. So I've bought those from Amazon, and I want to replace them with one of those so I can plug it into a cigarette lighter. Yeah, what else is it? So this also before I forget, this rapid heats in 3 minutes, so you can get heat out in 3 minutes. Like I said, heat more or less straight away, and it's you can take it high and it'll never lose its heater power. Even at I think it's 5,500 meters high, you still get heat, continuous heat from it, which is, it's got an altitude meter built into it. But like I say, it's ideal for tents, caravans, motorhomes, awnings. Like I said, your awnings get so cold in winter you can't use them. Whereas this, have it outside, put it outside, and it'll blow warm air into your awning. You can sit in your awning, can't you? There's the exhaust. So, like I say, all flexible. That'll come out at the bottom there, into you, like a bit of a silencer. A silencer there, and that'll go under the floor. That's in this box. I'm presuming we've got the UK adapter, which we have, yeah. That's for, like I say, 12 volts, 240 volts should I say, and a UK plug on that one. Got the feet, little rubber feet, to put them on. I'll be doing all this, I'll show you this fitting all together. Oh, actually, we've got proper mounting brackets to actually mount this, screw it to the floor. Now, I didn't know it come with them, so that's really handy, very handy. And then you've got some Jubilee clips to clip it all together. So yeah, I'm pleased about that, because I wondered how I'm going to fasten it to the floor. Very pleased about that, indeed. Don't take much. See if I can get them out without show you this. Yeah, 2 mounting brackets there. So yeah, they'll go on that. Yeah, your heat will go on that, and then you can screw that to the floor, your motorhome or caravan. Brilliant. Glad it comes in. I didn't know that. So yeah, I shall start putting this together, and I'll show you the bits and pieces, and then we'll get it up and running. Yeah, put it with diesel. So I've been at petrol station, and I've got 5 litres of diesel, so I'm going to try and put 5 litres of diesel in it and get it up and running, and like I say, and see if it leaks as well. So filling it couldn't be any easier, he says. I'll leave that in, it's got to go. In fact, I'll take that out, don't need that in. Yeah, big tank in there, big tank. Don't tell Keely I'm using kitchen to mess with diesel. So yeah, let's fill it with diesel and test, see if it leaks. Get in there. So, yeah. Filter back in and screw that back on. Right. It is showing. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it. It's just under 6 litres there, 5 point. Yeah, just under 6 litres. So yeah, right, the big test. Is it leaking? Not a drip. So you're not going to get any fumes from diesel. What's in it? no fumes whatsoever from that. So right, let's fasten this bracket underneath and let's get it used. Fire it up. Okay, so mounting these feet, nice and easy. Like I say, comes with screws. Rather than putting the little rubber bits on the bottom, I'm just going to mount these because, like I say, it is going in my motorhome, and couldn't be easier. It says all fingers and thumbs. One in place. Just need to tighten them all up. Sound solid. Happy about that. One screw left. So yeah, now exhaust. Like I say, that just slides on. Is it that way? So that's the exhaust on. You can see it all clamped up and everything nice and tight. Just a bit, like I say, a bit tight getting on, but it went on all right. So now, obviously this won't be like this because you can obviously bend this to shape. This will come out of here once it's upright. Left hand, bend on it down through the floor and then outside. So let's just turn this over. So yeah, I don't know if you can see now. Obviously these, you get actually screws to screw it in to the floor. That's bang on, brilliant that. And then this goes on here. Bit of a clamp. That goes on there. We'll tighten that up like so. Can I do it while it's like this? Let's have a look. Easy as that. Obviously it does want one on that end. But like I said, that's going in motor on that side. So yeah, so we'll get this fired up now outside, and I'll take it down onto the floor, plug it in. Right, so we're plugged in. Turn it on. Like you've got to hold that in. Here we go. That's fired up already. Yeah. So that's your temperature up. So I've put it on max at the minute. I hope you can see this because the sun is shining. Oh, let me take this. Let's see if I can get this off. That's it. Might be able to see it better. That's it. So yeah, we're up and running there. If you can see that. So it's easy control. So your on/off button there. Temperature up, temperature down. And then, I know what you're saying, thinking, obviously, I'm a lorry driver and we'd have night heated in lorries, and they do make a clicking sound as they're firing up. Like I say, this one's supposed to be really quiet. I mean, you can just hear it fan going. It's blowing cold at the minute, it's not heating up yet. But apparently, you've got to prime these. So the screen's gone off in a minute. Right, so that's running at full, that's gone up to full belt, that's running at full heat. There's my display. So I can reduce my temperature. But yeah, it's not very noisy on that. I mean, that's kicking out some heat, that really is going to warm motorhome or a caravan, or even, like I say, even a tent, ideal for a tent. You'd be laughing if you got one of these in a tent. Absolutely ideal. Like I say, exhaust outside there. So let's reduce it. It gives you a display at, heat set on 8, that. So let's reduce it to eco mode. That's starting to slow down already, that. See how quiet it is at eco mode. Yeah, it's slowing down that now. So that's slowed down considerably. And I've just switched remotes on, and I can control it with the remote. I can plus 4, 5, 6. But it's up, and then it's starting to speed up again. Put it back on 3. This is charged with obviously a cigarette. It's charged with a phone charger adapter there. You can see that underneath, and yeah, it's got the same controls on here, and it has as it has on there. There you go. But like I say, it's got its carbon monoxide detector built into that, so it's if that senses carbon monoxide getting sunshine, then you can see it. It will shut that system down. But yeah, that's running nice and quiet at the minute. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So when it's in garage, that you're not going to hear a thing. And heat-wise, yep, still nice and warm. Still kicking plenty of heat out. So yeah, all in all, I'm quite impressed with that. I'm going to look forward to fastening that in my motorhome. Easy peasy. So while I've got remote as well, if I press, I don't know if you can see it, maybe get it in camera. So if I press that button there, it changes in sunshine. It tells me temperature, 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Press it again, and it tells you what heat my machine's putting out there. So 78 degrees. It's an on-off button. That middle one is your settings, I presume. Oh, right, so you've got your 78 degrees Fahrenheit, or get it back up again, or 16 degrees centigrade. So that's what your middle button does there. So we work in centigrade, don't we? So 16 degrees centigrade on that. We should actually change that one as well, the display on that. Hopefully you can see it. But yeah, there's not much more I can say about this, because it's like I say, a cracking little heater. Absolutely cracking. Not heavy. To sum it all up, it's not heavy. It's cracking heater, and like I say, that's still giving out heat. That you're not gonna hear it. Silent running. Absolutely silent. So if we have got it is available at Amazon. If you follow the link in the description below, and put our discount code in, which is McGowan's 15, you'll get 15% off. But that code's only for a certain amount of time. So if you want one, hurry and get one ordered. Like I said, because 15% off, it's there. Honestly, thank me later, guys. But I like this. It's a good bit of kit. And it'll be definitely going in our motorhome, this. So, thanks again, guys. Thanks for being patient. Like I say, we don't very often do reviews, and we thought we'd do this one because, like I say, it's going to come in handy. This, especially with winter's coming now, and we can also, fire it up and have it running. Ain't motorhome while it's parked on drive, or it's not in use on a cold night, and like I say, it can get it nice and warm. So on that note, I'll wrap this one up here, and we'll see you on his next travels. So until then, we'll see you.